In this section, we're going to talk a little about the difference between RISC and CISC architectures. In general, the microprocessor unit or microcontrollers, in terms of their architecture, are divided, they can be categorized rather, in two different ways. One way is to look at them from the point of how the CPU and the memory are interfaced together. Another approach in terms of defining the architecture is to look at the way the instruction sets are put together. Another way, how are the ALUs are instructed to do certain operations. So in this tutorial, we focus on the instruction sets. The architecture of the MPU in terms of their instruction sets are divided into CISC or RISC. RISC stands for Reduced Instruction Set Computer. It was evolved around 1980, and in fact most of the Apple computers or most of the cell phones are based on RISC. The microcontroller that we use in this class, as well as all other ARM's microprocessors, RISC architecture. The basic idea behind RISC architecture is that a few simple yet fast instructions or to tell the ALU what to do. As you remember, ALU stands for Arithmetic Logic Unit. This is the part of the CPU that does all the processing. On the other hand, CISC stands for Complex Instruction Set Computer. It was developed by Intel, and most of the x86 are pretty much based on CISC architecture. The basic idea behind CISC architecture is that more complex yet fewer and slower instructions instruct the ALU what to do with the program and how to actually operate. As the semiconductor devices and RAM and memory become cheaper and cheaper, these two architectures become closer to each other. Yet, there is another type of instruction sets which we refer to as EPIC. EPIC stands for Explicitly Parallel Instruction Computing. It was developed by Intel, and it's a major competitor to both RISC and CISC. And in fact, it very much utilizes the advantage of both RISC and CISC. Let us look at the differences between CISC and RISC architecture using a simple example.